That's right, giving this Makiwara an upgrade. Hi everyone, welcome back to another Scotty Karate video. Today we're going to be working on a project to help upgrade my homemade Makiwara. Got to go in, local hardware store, pick up a couple things. On today's segment of...
That's right, custom.
Alright, we're in our bolt section trying to pick up some bolts. We have two different sizes we need. We need 2 for the top and 2 for the bottom. And what I'm going to be doing is upgrading my Makiwara, adding in a tire so I can use my kicks against it as well. So at the top of my Makiwara, it is approximately 2 inches on each side. So what I'm going to be doing is putting a bolt through that. Then the next one is going to be at the bottom 3.5 inches, which means I'm going to have to go through that as well. So what I've decided is go for a 3/8, good common size, and it's fairly small, so we can keep our drill small. So we'll need 2 of these at 3 inches. And then what we're going to do is try and go over here to the 5 inch, so we have plenty of room to go through all of them, all the wood and the tire itself. So in addition to that, we're also needing the hex nuts to go with it. So I'm just going to come over here and grab a few of these. We need 4 of them. The 3/8 hex nuts, real simple, cheap. And then finally, all I'm going to do is get us some fasteners. Now, the reason I'm choosing such a large fastener is so it can go through and have plenty of room to cinch up on that tire so we don't have to worry about it coming loose. And so that's all we need. All right, everyone, we're back at the house and ready to start work. So what we have in front of us is going to be our supplies that we're needing for today. The only thing missing is going to be our tire. Our tire is going to be the piece of equipment we attach to the Makiwara that we will be able to kick. Now, this is something that I found. You can find these on the side of a road, torn up, messed up. Or if you're needing to get a new tire for your car, you can get one and just ask the mechanic for the old tire and use it for something like this. So with that being said, we do have a few other supplies we're going to be needing. So starting on the left here, we have our drill. Okay, any drill will work. We're just needing to use it so we can drill through our wood and the tire to make sure we can cinch it to the Makiwara. Next thing is going to be our bits. We have a smaller bit to start our pilot hole, and then we have a larger bit that actually is a tiny bit bigger than our bolts that we're going to be using. We have 9/16 wrenches. That'll be the size that we need for our bolts. That way we can get these cinched up. We have our 4 nuts and our 4 bolts. Now, I do have 2 different size bolts, 2 3-inch and 2 5-inch. The top of my Makiwara is 2 inches wide, and the bottom is 3.5. So I got a little extra on both of them to make sure we have plenty of room to, be able to cinch that tire into it. Next, we have our 8 washers. 2 washers per bolt, 1 on each side. That way we have good circumference. As we cinch it up, that way it connects the tire to the Makiwara very securely, and it won't rip out. Next, we have our protection. We have our eye protection and our respirator. Now, we're going to be cutting into the tire today, so that's going to cause a lot of fumes. We don't want to inhale that. We also don't want to have anything go in our eyes, so we're going to be making sure we protect that. And last but not least is going to be our angle grinder with a cutoff wheel. Now, this is what we're going to be doing our cutting with, getting that ready to cinch up to the Makiwara. Let's get to it now. All right, so we got our tire. Now, this is a used tire. This is one I found on the side of the road, so it's not in great shape. You get what you pay for. But if you're able to trade in your tire, you get a new tire because you need it to keep your old one, it'll be a lot better shape. But in this case, we had an old used tire. It's got some cuts and breaks in it. Nothing dramatic, but it's going to weaken the integrity of our Makiwara when we start hitting it. So what we're going to do is actually take the half that's good. This half here looks like it's in good shape on this side. The back side's in bad shape. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut it in half. And what I'm going to do is lace the other side into the other one. And basically doubling up the strength of it. That way when I attach it to the Makiwara, when I start kicking it, it'll be able to take a lot more without caving in. So that's what we're going to do today. As always, safety first. Got my vest, gloves, goggles, cutoff wheel, and respirator. Let's do this.
something like this. Daytime better come correct. They ain't playing at your best, then you will get left. If it don't involve money, then I don't accept. If it don't involve money, then I don't accept. Something like this. I took it. She said we should hook up the boyfriend and booger. Don't know me, then look her. I'm being the clouds. Pull full of Henny, I drink and I drown. Daytime better come correct. Ain't playing at your best, then you will get left. If it don't involve money, then I don't accept. If it don't involve money, then I don't accept. Something like this.
All right, now that we got it all put together, already on the Makiwara, let's give it a test kick. Kind of like it. Worked out real well for me. Have you done anything like this? Maybe you're thinking about upgrading your Makiwara. This is a good reason to do it. I like it. It gives it some more versatility. Why don't you let me know what you think in the comments below? I'd love to hear from you. And if you haven't already, you're new to the channel, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to hear more notifications of when I post videos. And as always, the more you train, easier the fight.